Hello investors, my name is Dejan. Welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. So guys, we have something very interesting here. We saw here financial education, also known as Jeremy, obviously. A lot of you guys must know him. He kind of put out a little challenge out there for the financial YouTubers out here. And I kind of wanted to, get in on this challenge. Basically, he said that anybody can make a list of 10 top stocks and we can see whose portfolio would, perform the best starting on August 1st, and then every year we could come back and see who is going to be the winner. Obviously, there's no risk involved. We don't have to put up any money or anything like that, but he might be doing some type of charity work, and he wanted to make this challenge, and I thought it was a cool idea. Obviously, so we have Jeremy, and obviously the other person that was involved was Daniel Pronk. He was another one as well. I watched some of his videos as well, and I believe that this is going to be a fun challenge. So guys, I'm going to show you guys my top 10 picks right now. This is going to be my top 10 picks. So let's get into it. First of all, the first stock on the list, it's going to be Costco. So Costco, obviously here we have Costco Wholesale Corporation. Currently it is trading at $522.95. As you can see, it's up 2% here in the past day or so. If we actually take a look here in the 1 month chart, 12%, 6 months chart, 6%. Year to date, we're down about 7% or so. On the 1 year chart, we see a different story. We are currently up about 26%. And then on the 5 year chart, over 247%. Now, obviously, Costco is one of my recession-proof type stocks, and it also pays a little bit of a dividend. It has about a 0.69% dividend, so about almost a percent or so. And I believe that this company is going to continue to boom here, even if we get into a recession type situation. But even if we don't, a lot of people, have that fear that we're going to be in a recession, and this stock will continue to go on higher and higher as more investors start to get in for a safety play. Now, obviously, we all saw this one, hit highs up here at over $600 in April, and then it pulled back down all the way to lows of about $400. Great buy to dip opportunity. And then lately, it's been gaining a lot of traction here, pretty much starting June 16th, about a month ago. It just continued to push on higher and higher now, which is a beautiful thing to see, obviously, as this stock continues to go higher and higher here as well as the stock market goes. Current market cap is 231.65 billion on Costco. So, a hefty, market cap right there on this one. It's continued to rise higher and higher over the years. And, at those peaks, we were trading at close to, almost 300 billion market cap. So Costco is my number one pick on this list. Then we have coming in at number two, it's going to be Tesla. So Tesla right there, this one is obviously another great pick in my opinion. Tesla currently, in the past week or so, it's down about 4%. Past month, we're trading pretty much flat. Past 6 months, we're down 30%, guys. Year to date, 39%. And then on the 1 year chart, Tesla is still up about 11% with highs of over $1,229 per share. Now on the 5 year chart, obviously Tesla is up almost 1,000%, which is just insane. And then obviously we have the split 3-for-1 split that could potentially be coming here, after August. So that's going to be another thing that we're going to be watching, which could potentially bring Tesla stock price up as well. But we'll have to wait and see. We also have Tesla earnings coming up this week as well, but this competition doesn't start until August 1st, so it doesn't matter where the price is going to be after the earnings now. It matters what it's going to be at August 1st. But Tesla, with everything that they're doing, the self-driving, and then they have the Cybertruck, the AI robots that are coming out, so many different things. We have the factories now in Germany, we have the factories in China, and many other locations possibly in the future. I believe that this is, one of the best picks out there right now, and I just love Tesla in general for the long term. So current market cap 746 billion on Tesla. There's obviously no dividend as well on this one as well. So Tesla, a great pick for me, obviously, and one of my favorite stocks in the market currently. So that's going to be my second pick. Then we have our third pick. Our third pick is going to be SGML. So SGML, a lot of you guys might not be familiar with this one, but it is Sigma Lithium Corp. This is going to be a company that is going to get us lithium. So obviously a mining company, a producer of the batteries that we can get batteries obviously from, and different things like that. So currently this one is trading at $14.37. As you guys can see here, market cap is 1.89 billion in CAD. So obviously right here on the 5-day chart, down 4%, 1 month chart down 10%. In the past 6 months, we're up 33%. Year to date, up 35%. 1 year chart, this stock is booming over 173%. and then the 5-year chart 870%. So this one has been on a massive run here, hitting highs at one point of almost $20 per share before pulling back down here at the end of May. So this one's going to be an interesting one and kind of like a curveball, because a lot of people don't even know about this one or don't follow this type of stock, I guess you could say. But, the headquarter is in Canada, so it is a Canadian company, and one that's very interesting to me, in my opinion. I believe that this one could have a lot more potential as more, more vehicles are going to be created, and we need more batteries. We're going to need these, big miners to be pumping out this lithium. So obviously Sigma Lithium Corp is going to be an interesting play in my opinion, and I believe that it could do well. Now, instead of this one, I could have added a lithium ETF, which is something that I was looking into as well, but I decided to just go ahead and pick this company because I believe that it has plenty of room to grow. Only under a 2 billion market cap right now. I think that's a ridiculous price, and that it could definitely continue to go on higher in the near future as well. If we just take a look here, what's happened in the past few months, it's continued to rocket on higher and higher. So that's going to be the third pick. We have our fourth pick now. Fourth pick is going to be LLY, also known as Eli Lilly. So Eli Lilly is going to be a pharmaceutical company. Obviously, a little bit of a safety play here in the pharmaceutical situation. So I'm picking stocks, obviously, that I believe in the long term. But a lot of these are going to be in different sectors, because if one sector, continues to fail, I have other stocks that could potentially push my portfolio up. And obviously, some of them have dividends, some don't. So that can help my portfolio as well. And then obviously, some are going to be tech plays, some are going to be, retail, pharmaceutical, depending on what we're looking at. So Eli Lilly here, a different play compared to the previous four or previous three. Currently $331, up about 1.5%. Past 5 days were flat. Past month we're up 11%. Past 6 months we're up 34%. Past one, year to date, I guess you could say 22%. And then on the 1 year chart, 41%, with the 5-year chart at 291%, which is just incredible. This was trading at $80 5 years ago. Current market cap, 315 billion right there, as it continues to go higher and higher. PE ratio at 49. PE ratio is actually a little bit higher than I like to see. Market cap, or actually dividend right there, dividend is at 1.18%. So nice little dividend right there as well. A nice dividend play similar to Costco. We have almost a 1% dividend average right there between the two. And it's a very interesting company in my opinion as well, as we continue to, grow higher and higher and bigger. So Eli Lilly coming in at the number 4 spot. Number five, what do we have here? It's going to be BRK.B, also known as Berkshire Hathaway. It's going to be the Class B shares, obviously, not the Class A. So they're pretty much the same thing. So I believe in Warren Buffett. So I believe that, this ETF, I guess you could say right here, is going to be a big winner in the near future as well. And that's why we picked this one. So this one right here, $278, up about 1.5%. Past 5 days, we're actually down. Past month, we're up 2.5%. Past 6 months, we're down 13%. Year to date, we're actually down as well. On the 1 year chart, we're still up 2% with a high of 358, so down about 25% or so from the peak. And then obviously here on the 5-year chart, Berkshire Hathaway still up over 62%, doing very well, and obviously on the max chart up over 1,000%. But this is a stock that I believe in, obviously for the long term. I believe in Warren Buffett and the choices that he and his team will continue to make. So this is one of my other safety plays, I guess you could say. I could have went and invested in the QQQ or the VOO, but instead I chose Berkshire Hathaway because of the reasons that we have and just the holdings that they have in general in their portfolio. So 614 billion market cap on Berkshire Hathaway, no dividend obviously. So that's going to be our play right there, coming in at the number 5 spot. And then coming in at the number 6 spot, one of my favorite stocks, ENPH, Enphase Energy. So Enphase Energy, big energy play right there, obviously, as we continue to go towards the green energy. This is a good sector to pick here. Solar panels. So solar panels, everybody needs those in the future if we want to continue to save the earth and be green. So Enphase Energy, very interesting play. Market cap 26 billion currently, trading at $194. In the past 5 days, we're down 9%. Past month, we're flat. Past 6 months, we're actually up 43%. And year to date, we're up 5%, outperforming the market currently. On the 1 year chart, we're up over 17%. 5-year chart up 22,563%. And the crazy thing is, this stock, I was actually, One of my friends told me about this stock probably in 2018, maybe 2019, but I remember the stock was trading at around $5. So Enphase Energy, I bought in at $5 or so. I remember selling here at around $20 when it hit a certain peak, and then I bought in obviously later on again, but this stock has continued to perform very well, and it was one of the best performing stocks, if not the best one, I believe, in the past 4 year president term that we had. It was one of the most, best performed stocks out there, and I believe that Enphase Energy will continue to grow, especially in times like this where, people are trying to get into stuff like that. I think the energy sector is going to do very, very well as oil continues to pump on higher and higher. We need alternative sources, and Enphase Energy is a great source because we can get that renewable energy source type situation that people are looking for different things. So Enphase Energy, a big play, obviously a competitor of Tesla, but they're on two different levels right there in my opinion, and I think it's going to be a great pick personally. So Enphase Energy coming in at the number 6 spot. Then we have number 7. Number 7 is going to be NVDA, also known as Nvidia. So Nvidia, another great play, chip company. We have obviously the vote coming hopefully this week, which we'll be talking about, potential, funding more money into chips and different things like that. By obviously we saw Nancy Pelosi had disclosed a position in it, or I believe her husband, one or the other. This one has a tiny dividend of 0.1%, very small, not even worthy, obviously. 394 billion market cap on Nvidia, currently trading at $157, up 2.5% on the day. 5 days up 1%, past month we're down 5%, past 6 months we're down obviously on the 1 year chart, and on the one year chart we're down about 16%. 5-year chart, Nvidia is still booming up here, up over 275%, with peaks at one point of over $329, close to $350 actually at one point here. But obviously from those highs that we saw in November, we're down over 52%. So we took a huge cut. Half of the market cap got slashed. It was close to 800 billion market cap, and now we're trading at under 400 billion. I think that Nvidia has been taking a huge beating, and the comeback will be major, as it is one of the top companies out there in the world. Nvidia is in one of my top picks as well. So that's going to be our number 7 pick right there. Nvidia coming in at the number 8 spot. Another interesting one. We're going to have UNH, another interesting play. United Healthcare. So United Healthcare obviously here, another medical company that we're looking at. This one, another safe play here, in my opinion. 1.25% dividend, so a nice little dividend right there, cheeky little dividend. Trading at $529 in the past year, or actually past day, we're up about 5%. We had obviously earnings, which continued to boom. Q2 of 2022 beat by 6.94% on EPS. Revenue beat by 0.82%. It went up $27, which was amazing. Past 5 days, we're up about 2.5%. Past month, we're up 10%. Past 6 months, we're up 14%. Year to date, 5%. 1 year chart over 29%. And then on the 5 year chart, obviously 176%, as this continues to boom. Max all time chart. Look at this, 378,000% as it continues to go higher and higher. For any investors here at the bottom, even here at 2009, this one has continued to boom. But even in the past 5 years, over 176%. That is an amazing return in my opinion. Over 40% average, 30% average per year. Quick math right there. Close to 500 billion market cap right now, so it has a pretty decent sized market cap. And United Healthcare, obviously, in my opinion, will continue to boom as healthcare and insurance companies like this will strive. Even in recession type situations, we always need medical. So United Healthcare coming in at the number 8 spot, guys. That's going to be my 8th pick. All right, guys, coming at the number 9 spot is going to be GOOG, also known as Google. So obviously Google is having a stock split, which is not, represented right here, but they are splitting. But at the current price, it's trading at $2,235, currently up 1%. In the past 5 days, we're down 5%. Past month, we're flat. Past 6 months, we're down 17%. Year to date, down 22%. 1 year chart down 10%. And then on the 5 year chart, we're up over 124%, with the max chart obviously continuing to moon. Here, market cap at over 1.48 trillion, so almost a 1.5 trillion market cap currently. From the highs, obviously, this one is still, down a little bit. We're down over 25% from the high. which is not as bad as some of the other companies out there, but it's still great. And I believe that Google, as a long-term technology company, obviously will continue to boom. And once the tech sector, starts to rotate and things start to boom again, and we see a bullish type market, Google is obviously going to be one of the top players. It's going to continue to push on higher and higher and perform very well as it has over the years. And obviously we will see how everything is affected in the next few months. But I believe that once this, fear it goes away, recession and different things like that, I think that Google will make a huge comeback, and we'll be seeing this baby go over 2 trillion market cap in the near term as well. So that's number 9. And then last but not least, we have Meta, also known as Facebook, obviously. Now it's called Meta. So Meta right now is trading at $164. This one has definitely been crushed in the near, in the short term here. It's up 4% the past day, down 1% the past 5 days. In the past month, we're up 5%. Past 6 months, we're down 48%. Year to date, we're down 51%. 1 year chart, we're down 51%. And then on the 5-year chart, we're actually breaking even. If you would have bought, Facebook, also known as Meta, 5 years ago, you would literally be breaking even right now, which is just crazy to think about. How this company has, taken a beating here from the peak down over 56%. Meta's been slashed in my opinion. And I think that this one is easy money in my opinion in the long term. This one will, in my opinion, come back to these highs and push this market cap back to over 1 trillion. Currently, we're at 445 billion market cap, only a 12 PE. 12 PE on a tech company like Meta, that is insane, and it just doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But obviously, I could be wrong, but it just doesn't make any sense. A 12 PE ratio on Meta is just insane on a huge tech company, one of the top tech companies out there. I think that this play is just easy, free money in my opinion. So, guys, as you can see, these are my top 10 picks right now. This is how it's looking, market cap. You guys can see performance and everything. Obviously, the chart's a little bit messed up here with the, different things that I put in, but I will make some tweaks to adjust that as well. But those are my top 10 picks, obviously. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice for anybody. Don't go out there and buy these stocks. This is just all for entertainment purposes, and these are stocks that I would personally pick, and some of these I own in my portfolio. Full disclosure, guys. So, this is not a financial advice, just so you know. But I thought it was a fun challenge, that Jeremy and Daniel, talked about, and I thought I would get in. So obviously that's something that's interesting to me. If Jeremy accepts my, submission, that would be awesome. If he doesn't, I'll just play along on my own and, just kind of see how my portfolio performs compared to his and compared to some of these other bigger financial YouTubers out there. Obviously, I do have close to 50,000 subscribers, but I have not been posting recently, and I've been getting a lot less views as less people are interested in crypto. So we're going to start to, get into the stock game again as we did when the channel first started. And that's something that I want to continue to do. So, guys, let me know your top 10 picks in the comments below. I will reply to every single comment that you guys post. Pick your 10 picks, and we'll see how your portfolio would perform against mine as well. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. As always, smash that like button, guys. Let's aim for 100 plus likes in this video. And as always, guys, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, and I hope, Jeremy, you see this. Good luck.